Hello and welcome to assessment plan number 2. If you're watching this, it means you're clearly on fire and you're doing really, really well. So let's talk about assessment plan number 2 and the evidence that's in it. What we're going to do, we're just going to start you off gently and we're going to look at the first unit, which is Unit 1, using developer systems to promote communication. In there, I've given you some advice and guidance. I've given you a list of the units, what it looks like, and a breakdown. There's an MP3 there for you to listen if you don't want the visual. And again, your assessment sheets are there. Now, when you go to the link, it will take you to the plan. And in there, you are going to see lots of different forms. So I'm just going to run through some of those forms and what they're for and why they're there, just so you know. So some of the forms are, to begin with, if we look at the written questions. Now, some of the written questions I've devised in a grid. So I've put questions into a form and you just need to answer those. So it's really important you go through and you look at them and you answer them. The second, within that, you need to look at the questions above. So it may say things like analyze, explain. So for that, we're after a little short question, and that's where you use your level 5 writing skills. I would always recommend, before you do too much, do the first one and email it over to me. So that's your written questions. The observations are what I will need to see when I come to see you. So that's going to be things such as observing your systems, procedures, etc. Relatively straightforward. Confidential work products and work products, you can see I've used quite a few on there. And that's about the tools and documents that you're already using in the workplace. So for example, I start off with talking about things like how you collect data and how you analyse data. And that's using customer service questionnaires. And again, the theories around communication is what are you using them for, how are you collecting that data, what is the interpretation of that data. So when we talk about communication, we're not just talking about the spoken language, we're talking about the professional language as well. So again, there's a comment box on there that you need to fill in. If you need help, then obviously it's down to you to contact me as the assessor or your assessor to find out what it is you want from that particular task. I think that's all you actually have in that one. Yeah, confidential work products, reflective accounts and observations. So really, again, don't underestimate the amount of work that's there to do. Your project should be on rolling, which is the research project. So that should still be cooking in the background. Ideally, you need to really get this completed ASAP, because this is kind of the groundwork that you need to do for the other units moving forward. If you need help, advice and guidance, you know where we are. As soon as you've emailed them over, we'll be able to give you feedback and keep you on the right track. At level 5, it's far more independent learning. Make sure that you're using the websites that we recommend and you're reading the reading material that we recommend to help answer some of these questions. Thanks for watching.